Hey Virgo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 30th. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Thank you to all of you who have been engaging with the videos. Every comment that you leave helps grow this channel, and I appreciate it so much. At the heart of your reading today, we have the Magician in reverse. This is definitely meddling. You feel compelled to dig into other people's business, probably from a desire to make things better for them, to correct some sort of misbehavior or suboptimal approach. You see how it could be improved or done better, and you want to try and touch something up or fix it for them to make sure that they have a better outcome than what they would have done had you left it alone. What's the challenge for Virgo? Okay, there's a major leveling up happening with the world. You're in this portal season of your life where you're going through a lot of shedding, letting go of past energies, behavior patterns. You're feeling a lot of introspection, self-improvement, wanting to bring a new version of yourself to your surroundings. You sense that there's a major upgrade on the horizon, and you're correct, but perhaps the patience required to wait for the new chapter to unfold could feel unending. Let's see your focus. You don't want this right now. The Four of Cups is like, you may feel bored. I think if you are feeling bored, you are getting interested in other people's lives and meddling in, like, okay, let me fix this up for them, or let me just rewrite this email for them, or you know what, I'm going to rearrange their cupboards, or I'm going to optimize something for them. Because whatever is happening in your life feels stagnant. You feel like you're just waiting around for something big to happen in your life. You're not sure when it's going to come or what it's going to look like. But there's this nervous energy, like it doesn't have an outlet yet. You're building up all of these energy reserves for the next chapter, and the next chapter of your life isn't quite here yet. In the recent past, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is probably how your relationship with whomever it is that you're helping right now began. I think they have expressed that they are open to your help. Because we're bringing it to Magician in reverse territory, though, I think you might be crossing a line or taking it to the extreme. You've been given some latitude here by the person asking for your assistance in the past, and you may be sort of extending that beyond what their original intention was. So watch out for that. Let's see the overall energy. How does the higher self feel about this? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're not meant to be tending to any garden right now. Like I said, you're in this liminal space represented by the world energy of the Tarot, where you're not still entangled with the energy of the past. There's nothing to nurture. There's nothing to foster. All of the things that were ending in that last chapter have already wrapped up. You've tied up those loose ends, and the new isn't quite arrived yet. So you need to become a bit more patient and comfortable with the waiting. There's nothing to busy yourself in. It's not going to be productive, whatever you try to nurture at this phase in your life. It's not going to last forever. Let's see what comes in the near future. How does the story unfold for Virgo? Okay, so the endings that need to take place in order to wrap up this world energy as your challenge, overcome this challenge and start working through it, is the Death card is here to represent those endings taking place. Whatever the final loose ends that you needed to tie up, or perhaps to cease that meddling behavior, you may have a conversation with the person that you're trying to help and express to them what your intentions were or are, and determine that they're ready to take over the reins. They don't need the help anymore. They're probably grateful. I'm not sensing any ill will here. But I think you've begun to step on their toes a bit and interfere where they feel like they'd be more comfortable if you would back off the situation now. And I think that's what this Death card represents, is the ceasing of that involvement or at that level. Now we have the Two of Cups in reverse here at the bottom of the deck, so we may be talking about reevaluating or reclassifying a relationship. I'm not really getting a breakup energy, although I have to say it is possible when the Two of Cups is in reverse. But because that's just underscoring the death energy, I think we're talking about the way that you were engaging and your emotional needs being met by helping this person, and what you perceived as help, they perceived or were starting to perceive as meddling. So it was good intentions, but there's the reevaluation of the emotional component and how it was perceived. Your surprise energy is the way that they were perceiving your behavior. With the Page of Cups in reverse, it says that it was actually making them feel off in some way. Maybe not quite hurting their feelings, maybe making them feel like you thought they weren't good enough to do it on their own, or their way was wrong. Like you were pointing out faults in them, and they were starting to feel sensitive and poked by those energies. I think you come to more of a realization, like I said, of how it's affecting them emotionally. Your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Part of you is hoping that you'll never have to talk to them about, like, yeah, I fixed up the email. Maybe they just won't say anything and they'll just love it and stay quiet about it. Or, sure, I completely rearranged their spice rack. Now it's in alphabetical order, or now it's with the sweet spices in one section and the savory spices in another section. They're going to love it so much better, but I never need to hear anything about it. I think you're going to hear something about it. You're going to have the conversation, and you're kind of afraid of needing to directly address how much you've inserted them into things that are really their own business. The end result, we have the Lovers. You're going to make amends with this person. There's no bad blood. I think this is a minor bump in the road, and you're going to take it from that Two of Cups that we saw earlier to the Major Arcana, which is a long-lasting, heartfelt, deeply reciprocal love that's exchanged between two people. This is an opportunity to really strengthen your relationship and heal past wounds and past hurts, with the Five of Cups in reverse there at the bottom of the deck. Let's get you some advice. Spirit, for Virgos who want to engage with these energies for their highest and best good, what would be your advice? Behave in a very loving way. Apply the platinum rule. Don't just treat someone how you would want to be treated. Learn how they want to be treated and treat them as they want to be treated. That's the true way to behave in love. The actions that are born from love are very considerate of the other person's wants, needs, and desires. And you're fully capable of that. You have a keen ability to capture the insight of another person's perspective. So put that to good work, and you will feel a major shift in the energy between the two of you. So Virgo, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign, or yesterday's video for an even deeper dive into your story. And if you're in need of more personal attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive, members-only readings and live streams.